Hi, welcome back to KCZIN. I am Joe Lazoo. I did want to mention to you that this is a horrible thing that's taking place in Minneapolis, about 15 miles away from where George Floyd was killed. Daunte Wright was killed yesterday by another police officer in Minnesota. What we want to find out is what's going on. We want to know how do we solve this problem, and we also want to know why is this problem continuing even on to today? So we know that Mr. Wright, Daunte Wright, was killed in the middle of the afternoon in Minnesota. And now they're facing a huge problem because the people are upset, the people are angry, they're protesting because this is happening in the midst of the police officer that killed George Floyd just 15 miles away. The question is, why is this continuing to happen? You figure that we've gotten to this point, that things are getting better. On the contrary, they're just getting worse because they're doing this in the midst of what's supposed to be the biggest settlement for Black people, $27 million to George Floyd family, and they spit in your face, killing another Black man. This is not getting better, it's getting worse. And the question is, why? Why does this continue to get worse? And what is the solution? How do we solve this problem? First, let's find out why is it continuing in the midst of all of this happened with the settlements between Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. The answer is because the same people that caused that same damage back then are the same people causing the same damage today. What do I mean by that? Primarily, these are mainly Republican supporters who are doing the killing. That's right. This goes back to the Republican Party. There's a sentiment that they have the absolute authority over us and their decisions are being upheld, of killing us. The decision to continue to kill us at will, randomly. And that are the people that are executed. These are the GOP supporters. They do all the dirty work. However, they have support in the courts. They have supports in the attorneys in the court. And these are primary Democrats. That's right. Blue Democrats. They fail or choose not to convict, choose not to punish those officers who are GOP officers who are constantly killing our people. So there's this relationship between the GOP and the Democrats. They're working hand in hand. Either way you look at it, we always get the short end. Why? Because it's important to them. It's important to both parties. It's really critical. Both parties have been the cause of most of the problems against us. Both parties, not one, but both. They do the same thing on the opposite end of the stick, and we're in between and we get squished. This is what's been going on ever since we joined those parties. 50 years ago, the Democratic Party, it's the same problem over and over and over again, and we're surprised that there's no solution. Why? Because they are the problem. They're the ones that bring the problems to us, and those problems are against us. It's time that we break away. How do we do that? How do we accomplish that? We start our own party. The party is called the Mahali Party. It exists. What is the goal of the party? For this year, 2021, the promise of the party to create something that the Democrats, Republican Party, or any other party in the United States has never done for us. Since we've been here for nearly 400 years. Create, for the first time in America, a safe city for our people. That's right, a city where George Floyd, Daunte Wright, Breonna Taylor, and all these things will never exist. It is possible and doable. And the question is, how is a party going to accomplish that? And the answer is by doing a political takeover. This summer, in 2021, the Mahali Party intends to take over certain cities in the South to create amongst them a safe city. How do you do that? By becoming the majority of the city council of that district, of that city, and also winning the seat of mayor. You can be a part of that. You, as a member of the Democratic Party, need to leave that party. That's the party of your angst. That's the party of all your problems. That's the party of who's persecuting and allowing these people to kill your children in the streets in broad daylight. They're allowing it to happen. It's time to leave that party, join the Mojave Party, come up with a real solution. Let's have a city that's not ran by Democrats or Republicans, but for the first time ever, one that is led by a party whose only agenda is the Black agenda. It's never happened. The only agenda is not Republican or Democrat, but it's the Black agenda. Create a safe city for our people, and then employ what has never happened in the history of this country. Employ the Black Panther Party into your police departments because they will protect us greater than anyone else. We've taken a poll on this matter. 90% of all Black people would prefer to have a Black Panther sworn into the police department, and they will feel safer. That is something that has never happened. The summer is about to happen. We need for you to leave that party, the horrible Democratic Party that continues to support the GOP from killing your children in public, and join the Mojave Party, vote Mojave Party, vote for those candidates, get them elected, take over the city council politically, and become the mayor of that community. And let's change the police from GOP, killers of Black people, to Black Panthers, supporters and protectors of Black people. Solution number one, but there's more to come. Check out our future videos. Thank you.